Yo, what's up guys, it's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about Selfkey, guys. It's just an update for everyone, where I told people to, take profit and it fell further, right? So, I was right on that, but it's not cool to be right, guys. I mean, it's okay, but I don't care about being right or wrong, right? It's all about taking your losses when you are wrong, and I can, there's people new to trading, and there were two very kind guys in the comments, and they said like they're stuck, right? So and they asked me to make a video, so here's the video. Here's an update, right? So guys, typically when you have something like this, right, it kind of looks like it's forming a double bottom, but what I go purely by is, well, I mean, first of all, right, we had this, we need to go to the 1 hour here, but what you can see here, so after so pay attention, guys, right? So especially for the two that are, so after you get a 1 and then a 2, this is Elliott wave, right? And then we had a potential 3 here, a 4, and then a very extended 5th, okay? After you see 5 waves forming, then you will get some kind of correction, and that is what we see right now. Now we don't know whether the correction will continue and going down further or not, but this is something you have to recognize. So let's get in on the Fibonacci right now, right? So if we take Fibonacci, this tool right here, right, and we take the low, right around there. And we we just extend it out like this, right? And now you can be like, okay, we take this high, okay? Well, this doesn't work, right? Because it just doesn't line up well. So normally I would say always go by the wicks, guys. The wicks are like the candle's the body, right? And the wicks is the thing that sticks out of it, or on the bottom or on the top. But this one is obviously very just extended, and it's just exuberance, it's just craziness, right? So that is what I call a bull trap. Well, it's called a bull trap, right? And then you have another bull trap here, but so even this I think is still a bull trap, guys. So because look at that wick, right? It's just a little bit too massive for my liking. So what I like to go by is probably just here. Let's just go by the candle. So if you want to go by the candles, guys, what you need to do, right? This is the candle body, right? That's all we go by here. Is the candle body. And I mean, if we yeah, probably you just have to line it up, right? That the Fibonacci, so basically 382 got hit here, then we bounced. This looks like a good lineup, all right? So not exactly the body, but it's this top, all right? I got to this top. It's kind of random. It looks kind of random right now. Certainly if you wanted to play this bounce, I mean, you wouldn't have put it there. You would either have put it on the candle here or the top. But I just have to line it up like this, because this is the way that, it seems to react to, right? Sometimes you have to do that, guys. It's not often the case at all. But here you can see we had a 382. It bounced. Very nice bounce. I mean, come on. 40%. So how did people know to take profit here? You might ask, right? Well, most traders would have taken this top, not this crazy one, because like I said, guys, bull trap regions, and then taking this to the low, right? And what you can see here is the 618. Now I'm going to tell something very important, guys. When a candle is of significance, right, like the 1 hour or higher, not 50 minute, 30 minute, right? When you see that, it's not that significant. But when this candle would have closed above the 6.5, that's typically when a trend is reversing. So if it closed above 6.5, I would have expected an uptrend, but it didn't. All right, it went up there and further down, right? So to the 618 and then a sell-off. Now what you can see here in the bigger picture is the same thing, guys. All right, so you got this 618 and we got the 6.5. All right, so it's still kind of intact. I mean, if you look at it, guys, you got the wicks down here, right? Wick. Candle close, but just barely through the 6.5. Right? When I put a stop, guys, and I always tell people to put a stop because you need it. You need it, okay? Otherwise you might just get yourself wrecked. So where I like to put my stops is, you know, general rule is, guys, when the trend is your friend until it's not, right? So it's obviously here an uptrend, and then we get a retracement, and then we get another swing up. Well, and then typically, right, once again, let's just take this top here, take this bottom. Well, where did it go to? The 618, 65. Did it close above it? Well, slightly. I mean, that's, debatable. And then you get this massive wick, and then it's further down selling. So once again, 618 would have been a good sell, right? You bought at the 618 here, down here, and then you take the swing high to the swing low in order to see this 618. Well, so you would have bought around here, this area, right? And then you played it either to the 0.5. This is where I like to take my profits, the 0.5 or the 618. So in between here, I would have taken my profits, probably laddered them out, right? Just maybe one sell order here, then another sell order here, and then you get a a good percentage that you can make. All right, so well, the way I would put a stop, guys, is you have the 618 right here and the 65 here. So where do I put my stop? Well, that's up to you, really. But as you can see, it can pierce through the 6.5, especially if you don't know exactly where the fib is, right? I mean, it's kind of like an iffy situation on this one, but this one just lines up the best, so I have to go by this, right? So where would I put my stop? It's always like halfway, around halfway in between the 6.5 and the 786. Because what regular trends say, guys, if you get under the 618 is when the trend reverses, meaning from this uptrend we will go into a downtrend. All right, you don't want to hear that, I know that, but that's generally the case. Now that's why I added the 6.5, because that's an algo target, and that's where they like. So people put their stops just under that 618, right, and then they get stopped out. Boom. And guess what? These other people, they're buying there, the smart people. And then so where it's better to put your stop to be, then you're confident that you're going down, right? If you put it somewhere here. And I know that's that's still some percentage. That's like 14%, and I know you don't want to lose 14%, but you have to keep in mind, guys, it's all about risk reward. I don't care about the percentage, okay? If it's too much for you to get a drawdown of 15%, but you could also be targeting, all right? Let's just look at what we can be targeting, right? You could potentially be targeting, so this was our top, like absolute top, right? The wick, and then we take the swing high, guys, swing high to swing low, and then you could be targeting the 0.5 right up here, or even the 618 up there. So potentially that is your reward right here, which already is a 2.69 ratio, risk reward ratio right there, or even a 3.42. So you could potentially lose 15% if you would enter here, and gain 52%. So that's a good risk reward ratio. Now, why is the percentage so crazy? That is because this crypto is so low value, right? It has a low market cap, so it moves very violently. And but you cannot be like, okay, I'll put my stop. Well, right now you can actually, guys, because you have your wicks here, right? So you can put it under this wick. If you get a lower low, that's not good. But when you are for the first time in a trade, you cannot be like, I'll put it just under 618 because you will get stopped out, or just under 6.5 because you will get stopped out. You need to give it room to breathe. And when you give it room to breathe, guess what? You wouldn't have been stopped out, and you would have made a nice trade. Here, maybe the same thing will happen, because what I see here is what, it's like boom and double bottom, right? Perhaps. I'm not saying that will happen, but that is something that you see more often in crypto and just in any market, double bottoms, right? And this specifically looks more like a, well, it's not really an Adam Eve, but because this is not really an Adam, but that is more in detail. So Adam Eve is more like boom, boom, and then slowly, right? The Adam is like a boom, boom, like a V shape, and then the Eve is more like a rounding bottom. But still, guys, for now, if you're in here and you're already very much in a loss, to just care for yourself. It's up to you, right? I cannot make decisions for you, but I will put my stop under the wicks, right? Under these wicks, the lowest ones. I will put them just a little bit under there, give it some room to breathe, like I say, and then go for it, right? That's it. I mean, because typically, once again, if a market gets below the 618, well, that's why I have the 65 on there, give it some more room, and then even go a little bit lower to give it some room to breathe. But typically, when it gets below that, that is when you get a market reversal. So that's my update on Selfkey, guys, and you know, I hope that you guys learn from this, and if you make a loss, so be it, right? So be it, guys. All right, it's part of your training in trading, right? You need to learn how to trade, and losses are part of the game. But next time, take your losses faster, okay? And don't buy in around here, because you have nothing to do here. You have nothing to do here, okay? This is the 38.2. I mean, if there was already a bounce there, so why would you buy in there again, right? That doesn't make sense. So then the next time you buy in is around the 0.5. You can be looking to buy here. That's complete honesty. You can be looking to buy here. Don't buy too much, and then buy again at the 618 in the hope for a swing. Now, this is the more risky approach, right? Because if you buy at the 0.5 and you need to put your stop under the 6.5, like I say, well, that's a big drawdown, especially on this crypto. So on this one, I would have only looked at the 618 because of the big percentage. But hey, that is just how I would play it, right? So yeah, just for now, guys, we are holding strong here still. So you know, I just hope for you guys that you guys get a swing up. But you have to also acknowledge this cloud here, etc. But I hope for you guys you get a swing up and you get out of it safe. Alright, so that's pretty much it. You know, that's my update on Selfkey. Also, guys, if you're not in my Telegram yet, join up with the CryptoPies blog, and you can ask me any question, ask other people questions, and it's just a great chat box to be in, right? This is a funny cat. Hang in there, baby. I'm so grateful. Alright, that's good, that's good. So, yeah, you know, join up with that for sure. The two people that asked me, join up, and you can always PM me or ask me things here, and you know, I'm even willing to go in a call with you completely for free and just teach you some basics. So you know, at least for now I can do that, right? When if my channel grows too much, then it's gonna be harder to just, you know, go in one-on-one chats with everyone. But anyone who has questions, you know, can always reach out. So because why would I charge for that? I make enough money trading, guys. So that's the truth, right? So yeah. Also, guys, join up with the CryptoPies feed, where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs. When I find the ICO, I'll tell you guys to whitelist for it, and that's not for no reason. That's because I find an ICO with a good team, a low market cap, and MVP, often an MVP, not always. And then also, I look for infrastructure projects, I look for finance projects, just the boring stuff, right? That other people think is boring because it will boom the most just out of statistics. So yeah, that's what I look for. So yeah, join up with that as well, guys. Also follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, and follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Pygoz, in order for you to stay updated and you know, catch live streams when sudden movements happen. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. You know, both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.